You are nothing, a starving rat dying in the sun-baked alleys of Isfahan. A dark shadow falls over your face. A hand offers you water, not a blade. You wake up blindfolded on the back of a horse, climbing the freezing mountains. The blindfold is removed. Welcome to the eagle's nest, Alamut. You are not a soldier, you are a blade, and a blade has no feelings.
Failure is death. Prove your worth or be forgotten.
Your training begins in the dark. The weak die on the first night. Outstand on a thin wooden pole over a sheer drop. One mistake is death. A master swings a heavy iron staff at your face. You do not blink, you dodge. Pain is an illusion of the flesh. You learn the exact anatomy of death, where the dagger enters silently. Your identity is stripped away. You wear the white robes of a ghost. Years pass. Your body is a weapon. You move without making a single sound. Then comes the psychological break, the sweet, heavy smoke. The drug takes over. You wake up in a place impossible to describe. Beautiful women feed you exotic fruits. Wine flows like a river. You wake up back in the freezing stone cell. The loss of paradise is an agonizing pain. You will do anything to get back. Anything. The final test. An emissary of a hostile king stands in the courtyard below. To prove his absolute power, the old man gives you a subtle nod. He commands you to jump. You do not hesitate for a second. You step off the edge. Wind roars in your ears. The ground rushes up to crush your bones. You hit a hidden net woven into the dark shadows of the cliffside. The emissary thinks you are dead. You climb back up in the dark. You are no longer a man. You are a Fedayeen, an assassin. Your target is a powerful warlord in the sprawling city below. You leave the mountains behind. You strip off your white robes. You are a ghost. You become a beggar in the filthy streets.
Out of my way, beggar. Just a coin, anything.
The warlord rides past, surrounded by heavily armed guards, untouchable.
Bow before me or face my wrath.
But every fortress has a flaw. You wait for the moon to hide behind the clouds. You coat your hidden blade in a rare, deadly venom. One scratch is enough. You scale the sheer marble wall of the palace. Your fingers find holds that do not exist. He passes. You slip through the silk curtains into the warlord's opulent chambers. You do not kill him in his sleep. You want him to see the face of his judgment. His eyes snap open, filled with pure, absolute terror. For Alamut, you whisper, and plunge the blade into his heart. You pull the blade free. The contract is sealed in blood. You look down at the empty eyes of a man who thought he was a god. There is no time to celebrate. The shadows are your only friend now. A massive gong shatters the night. They have found the body. Hundreds of torches ignite below. A city of thousands is hunting one ghost. You run, above the chaotic streets, across the uneven clay roofs. Gravity means nothing to a man who has already died. Iron-tipped arrows whistle past your ears in the dark. vanish down the outer walls, sliding into the deepest abyss of the city. The ghost disappears. You become just another invisible peasant in the dirt. At dawn, you walk out the main gates. The guards see only a beggar. You walk into the scorching desert. The city of the dead fades behind you. Weeks later, the eagle's nest rises before you. You have returned. The heavy iron gates open. You are home. You kneel before the master. You offer him the warlord's golden ring, crusted in blood.
The ultimate reward, take it.
He smiles grimly and offers you the silver censer, the ultimate reward. You are back in paradise, the only place your fractured soul finds peace. Decades pass. You are a master now. Your hands are scarred. Your heart is cold stone. But no fortress stands forever. A new terror comes from the east, the Mongol Empire. The sky turns black with flaming arrows and flying boulders. The end of days. The unstoppable force meets the unmovable object. The gates splinter. You draw your steel. The ghosts of Alamut will not go quietly into the dark. You move like a shadow in the fire, slicing through heavy armor and flesh. But there are too many of them. Your brothers fall, drowned in a sea of blood. The Grand Library burns, centuries of secret knowledge turning to ash. A heavy black arrow shatters your armor. You do not feel the pain. You hold a narrow corridor alone, a machine of death, operating on pure instinct. A massive Mongol warlord steps forward, a mountain of steel and rage. Your blade shatters, your defense is broken. But a blade is just a tool. You are the weapon. Cold steel erupts from your chest. You did not check your back. You collapse onto the stone. Your blood mixes with the ashes of your home. The flames grow distant. The roaring battle fades to a whisper. The old man did not lie. The gates of paradise are opening. Centuries turn to dust, empires fall, myths remain. Nothing is true, everything is permitted.